Hey guys, welcome to episode 2 of the Darklands series. Thank you to everybody who watched the first episode. Really, I appreciate you guys tuning in for something that I'm so passionate about. So moving on, I compiled a list of questions from the Reddit and YouTube, and we're just going to be answering some of those today. So the big thing was, what are actually the rules and what were the exceptions to what I was doing? So the starting exceptions were Druidic Ritual, Restless Ghost, and Rune Mysteries. I did keep the cakes from getting 32 Thieving. I do plan on leaving the zone to unlock the Abyss when I'm ready to start. So that is going to be an exception I'm unlocking now. I am going to be using the Abyss for rune crafting when I want. But yeah, we'll figure that out whenever I get to that point in the account. I had obtained the items for Ghost Ahoy, and Edgeville Dungeon is allowed, again, going back to Obor, if I wanted to kill the hill giants down there, I can do that. Alright guys, so jumping into the video, you guys are going to be seeing a clip of me right now just dropping everything that I did obtain from either Tutorial Island or elsewhere, making sure there is no excess items. We are going to be, just getting rid of everything that I did not obtain in the non-designated zones. Alright, so I went off and I killed a few chickens in order to get some ecto tokens so I can enter Port Phasmatis. We bought the buckets and the pots from the general store right here in Canifis in order to get the ecto tokens. I'm just making sure I got my inventory correct. 9 buckets, 9 pots. And then we are going to move on to grabbing 9 bones as well. So I decided to go to the general store here to see how much value I can get for some miscellaneous items that I did have. So I had a gold necklace, I had a mithril ore I got from a maze random, and just an extra steel plate body, so I did come out of that with 1.4k, which is pretty decent. Went ahead, started crafting, because crafting is going to be a major goal here on the account. It's going to be something I do regularly. I love AFK and crafting. So that's something that's going to happen. Here in the clip, you got 20 crafting. Moving forward, it is something I'm going to be doing regularly, is crafting training. I ran out of money, so I decided to go back to the lava maze to get some more battle staffs. Or not battle staffs, sorry. To get some more staffs and steel plate bodies. This is probably my best money-making method right now. At best, I can pull out 50k per full inventory, including my looting bag, and that is selling to the general store up in Edgeville, which is, a safe spot. Later on, I did realize that I could have just sold to the general store in the wilderness, but I wasn't really using my brain at this point, because that wasn't something I thought of doing right away. So as you guys can see here in a clip, I am going to be selling all of the items in each world. I ended up getting super lazy with it, and I only really came out of it with about 31k or so. And that's honestly going to be great for the crafting training moving forward, which is pretty decent. But I did decide that I did need some more combat levels, so I just went ahead and I killed some men. Here in this designated spot, collecting all the herbs I could get, moving forward with getting 20 strength, and I believe, yeah, I decided to test my luck at Revenants, hopefully just killing a few imps. As you can see, I still do have my hardcore status, which is pretty good. I managed to kill, I think, 3 Rev imps throughout my time just sitting here and AFKing. I wasn't too concerned with dying, because if I do die on this account, I'm still going to play it. I was just wanting to make an Ironman, so I figured, hey, why not just make a hardcore Ironman while I'm at it? Kind of moving forward. So after a super slow and super fun inventory at Revenant Imps, I decided to just go forward and get 20 attack, just so if I do by chance get a Mithril Scimitar, I will be able to equip it, and it will be my current best in slot. Moving forward, on my way back to heading towards Canifis, I did decide to talk to Drezel again and start Nature Spirit, which is going to be a quest that, you know, I do end up completing. One of the hardest things to do, though, right now, I think, or one of the best things would be to train my agility up to 15, so I can unlock the haunted or the abandoned mine for the haunted mine quest. I think that's what it's called. So as you guys can see here, I'm just gonna kill a snail just so I can get the helmet. It's gonna definitely help with the snails attacking me. It does decrease the damage they do to you, which is pretty good. So I am gonna end up just, you know, destroying the snail here after he takes a cake. Alright, so I grab the helmet. Later we'll craft that at the bank. But I am going to move forward to the Broken Bridge, which is literally the best agility experience method I have currently, until 15 agility. So you guys are going to see here, I'm just training agility. I decided to hop worlds so the snail wasn't sitting on the dock camping me, because he would have just sat there and attacked me every time I jumped across. And as you guys can see here, I do fail a lot. Getting to agility was probably one of the most annoying things to do, just because of how often I failed and how hard of damage it hit me. So lots of fun there. So yeah, moving forward, we are going to be getting 15 agility off of doing this this very tedious agility training method. Lots of fun though. You know, I burnt through a lot of food just trying to do this. And yeah, there we go, 2 agility. Poggers. Alright, so in this clip here, you're gonna again see me fail a lot. I didn't really notice a change in failure rates between 1 to 15, honestly. Wasn't the most pleasant. It took me a few hours to actually get. I literally just sat there AFKing. There we go, 15 agility, and you'll notice there we unlock the monkey bars underneath Edgeville, which is now our best agility training method. Poggers. Poggers in the chat. So I'm just gearing up here. Gonna be heading off to the haunted mine. In the very first clip, you guys seen me drop all of my starting items. That included all my hatchets, axes, swords, all of that stuff from Tutorial Island. And now that I have 15 agility, I can get myself a pickaxe. Thank God, we can now start mining. But I only have a bronze pickaxe. I know there's a steel pickaxe somewhere in this cave. We are going to hunt for it. And you know what, we find it relatively easy because it never changes location. So we pick up the bronze pickaxe, steel pickaxe, and a steel longsword. That steel longsword actually ends up being a pretty decent slash weapon, since I only really have like a mithril dagger equivalent in the Wolfbane. So yeah, we are going to try killing some skeletons. I also noticed that the best crush weapon I have, which is what's weakest, or which is what's strongest against the skeletons here, the best crush weapon I have is the pickaxe. So we have half an inventory of cakes, we have a steel pickaxe, I have 20 attack, 20 strength. Let's try our best to kill a skeleton. And I mean, I don't want to spoil anything, but I struggle, that's for sure. Wasn't the best attempt. I tried, you know, I think I was a little too overconfident here. This was the very first time ever trying to do this method, safe spotting a skeleton. So as you can see there, I put him in a safe spot, and I just start flinching the skeleton. I realized that, oh man, I didn't even have it on the crush setting, so we're just gonna, you know, painfully try and flinch. as you can see, it's nothing but zeros. I will say this episode was more of just a filler episode. It was more of, you know, this is how I started off my grind, and yeah, it's got to be slow and painful, obviously, to start. But I will say next episode is a banger. Oh, and I stupidly ran out of food. I was recording my escape from the swamp. Thankfully, nothing hit me. I had 7 hit points, 6 ending it. And watch as the monk is like, oh yes, you finally made it, you're alive. I'm gonna snarkfully say, yeah, fucking barely, bud. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate it. Take care. Bon voyage. Thank you.